yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you're having your beauty thing, right?
Sorry?
Beauty treatment.
BT treatment. What is this?
Like your face.
Ah, yes, for my face. Mm-hmm.
So do you do this stuff every day?
To remove my pimple.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yes.
So what are you going to do today? Are you going out? Are you staying at home?
I'm going to go to work for my part-time job.
Okay.
So after finishing this class, I have to go to work.
What's your part-time job again?
I'm a barista at the cafe.
Oh yeah. Do you
Mm-mm.
enjoy it?
Yes, of course, I really enjoy to meet a lot of the customers and to make some drinks and desserts and so on.
Okay, that's good. How long have you had that job?
I've been together with their job around 8 months or 9 months.
So it's all good and fun so far?
Yeah, so far it is so fun and interesting. And also I could develop myself that making the latte heart,
I'm sorry, making what?
making the latte heart.
Oh, the latte hearts. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So are you good at that now?
Sorry?
Are you good at it
Oh
now?
yes, I'm very good at it.
Oh yeah, okay, that's
Hmm.
good. So what about tips? Tipping culture in Korea. You know, Americans, they're going to tip
Ah,
you
yeah, yeah, yes,
10%
I know.
usually, right?
Yes, we don't have any
Um,
tip culture.
you don't.
Yeah, we don't have.
So you don't get to share the tips.
Yeah, we don't need to. The things that we can earn the money is from our salary.
Right. But
Mm-mm.
you see, in America,
Mm-mm.
like in England, we don't really tip either, unless
Mm-mm.
it's like something if you really, really, really enjoy the meal. Definitely not a coffee, because coffee is just coffee, right?
Mm-mm.
But if someone cooked a
Yes.
really, really good meal, we might tip a little bit,
Mm-mm.
but in general, we don't.
Yes.
But Americans do, and the waitresses, you know, 10% is the kind of minimum. So most waitresses,
Mm.
20% of their salary or something is from
Wow.
tips.
Mm. Yes, and also I know that some of the country aside from America, that country also have the tip culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was so surprised that when I finished my meal, they gave me some like they gave me some how to say that like the ball, like the blanket, like blank to
Tip
me.
bowl.
Yeah, tip ball.
Okay.
Yeah, but at first time I didn't know that whether it is the tip or not.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can see that other people try to put their money to that the tip bowl.
Hmm.
So yes, at the time I realized that I have to give some tip to them.
But you should check the receipt, you know.
Sorry.
You should check the receipt
Yes, receipt.
because on some receipts, when you check the receipt,
Mm-mm.
it says service charge, 10% service charge. So you already
Oh.
paid a tip. Some restaurants you don't get a choice
Mm-mm.
whether you tip or not. Some
Mm-mm.
restaurants they charge you plus 10% service fee.
Um. Yeah. Yes.
So I look at my receipt. If it's plus 10% service fee, I don't leave a tip as well,
Mm-mm.
you know.
Mm-mm.
So if it's 10% service fee, I don't leave anything because I already
Mm-mm.
paid it.
Mm. Mm.
It's like that.
Yes.
Anyway, okay.
Mm-mm.
What do you want to talk about today?
I'd like to talk about African youth leaders.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
African youth leaders. All right. Oh, this is quite long, isn't it? Yeah, African youth. Okay. Try to explain the
Mm-mm.
article to me.
Yes. These days, there are many African youth leaders. They want to
Mhm.
change their, like, the system in their country, or mm, they want to change something. So, mm, so that's why they try to make a positive force for change.
Mhm.
And well, actually, I cannot understand the whole sentence since I don't have enough time.
Mhm.
So, yeah, the things that I understand is that in Africa, there is African youth leaders, and this is a kind of the group that um, they want to make their country to improve or develop. That way they can get a good opportunity to get a job or to get the education chance. Something like this. I don't know. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. You're basically right. We can read it quickly if you want to
Mm-mm.
read it. Do you want to
Okay,
read it?
yes.
Okay. You can read it to me. Go ahead, and I'll try to correct your pronunciation if you make any
Oh, no,
mistakes.
no, no.
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to read
You don't
because
want to
I
read it?
already read 2 times. But I don't think so that I have to understand the whole sentence.
Okay.
Mm-mm. We can
So
talk
what parts
about.
don't you understand?
Well, I hope that we can talk about this Africans lifestyle or some content of this article.
Okay. So what are
Mm-mm.
some of the problems that the young people are having?
Young people having, like,
Yeah.
as far as I know, like,
Mhm.
including the young people, many Africans don't have a chance to vote for their president. They don't have any chance or the power to just normal people. So today, I think that the youth leaders want to change this system and to give some freedom to all people. hmm Yes. And I think that it is the youth leaders' the duty to um, to to make the positive force. hmm So that way, I think that Africa can develop their country very well if if the old people get some freedom to um, to make their opinions, to speak their opinions.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. This is about child soldiers, right?
Child soldiers. Mm-hmm. So could you like give me some summary for me about this article?
Yeah. So it
Mm-mm.
says. Let me give you some direct quotes here. Okay.
Mm-mm. Yes.
Um. So the youth activists say that there are 220 million young people in
Mm-mm.
Africa,
Mm-mm.
and they should be seen as
Mm-mm.
a positive force for change, but they're not seen as a positive force for
Mm-mm.
change. They're seen in the kind of negative light. Okay,
Mm-mm.
um, and this is why they're talking at the UN Security Council,
Mm-mm.
right, which is a military kind of council, right?
Mm-mm.
That's why it's at the Security Council. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so they say it's because the youth population is so big,
Mm-mm.
and many of them are soldiers or
Mm-mm.
child soldiers
Mm-mm.
or private army soldiers, that it is
Mm.
a time bomb because it's a very dangerous situation for to have so many
Mm.
young people that are kind of paramilitary or
Mm.
soldiers, okay, not government soldiers, private soldiers, yeah.
Mm.
So it says here
Yes.
Many young people have the idea that they are made to feel as if they're not important. So some of them think that um, if they have weapons, if they are fighters,
Mm-mm.
then people have to listen to them or respect them.
Mm.
So so it also says that across the continent, young people demand urgent action to make their voices heard. Algeria, Tunisia, Sudan, blah 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 blah. And then it's got so the plan is to silence the guns by 2020. So by 2020, they want to have some kind of dialogue. They want to speak to. They want to
Mm-mm.
start communicating and listening to these young people, so that they have a platform to discuss whatever they want to talk about, their problems, their challenges, alternative things they could do instead of becoming a child soldier. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you see, so it says here Hafsa Ahmed is the co-founder of this non-governmental organization, which helps them with deep-rooted obstacles and peace-building efforts. So,
So, like the youth leaders, so do you mean the youth leader is the soldier, or the youth leader is against the government?
no, she's just an independent youth leader. She is.
Mm-mm.
This Hafsa Ahmed it's non-governmental, but it's also not soldiers. It's a private
Like,
charity or something, I think.
oh, really? Like private soldier?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. For what? For against the government or against another country?
Well, not this Hafsa Ahmed. Hafsa Ahmed here, she's a youth leader, but she's not a military leader. She's trying to guide them into the right place. But yeah, most of these children are child soldiers for private military groups,
So,
not government
what?
military groups. So when it says down here,
Mm-mm.
um, like Uganda, I don't know if you so if you
Mm-mm,
don't
I
know
know.
much about Africa, right? So Ugandan activist Victor Ochen talked about how many of his dreams were
Mm-mm.
ruined because he was forced to become
Mm.
a childhood soldier. He was displaced from his home, and then he told the council members on video from Kampala that he made the decision not to become a child soldier at a time when boys around him were targeted. So adults were targeting and forcing even young boys to start joining in
Mm.
with military. So there are some movies about it even right nowadays. So
Mm.
it's about how to help young people avoid joining these kind of military groups, private military groups or military groups,
Mm.
and showing them that there are other
Yes.
options available in
Mm-mm.
life.
Okay. I think that they had to participate in this, the soldier as a soldier, because they want to earn the money. Am I right?
Yeah, partly. Part
Mm-mm.
of it, yes. Part of it is they want to feel like they're
Yes.
doing something. They want to feel like they're included in something. They want to feel like they have options, or they want to feel like they have power.
Yes. Okay.
Um, Wait a minute, I'll try to show you. Um, yeah, here you go. So this is the movie. Do you have
Mm-mm.
Netflix?
Yes, I have.
So there you go. It's the movie about it.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch the movie sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just read it very quickly. So I thought that this story is all about um, mm,
It's quite complicated and deep, yeah, and you need to know about it already.
mm,
If you were just reading that without knowledge about it already, it would be
mm-mm,
pretty hard, even for anybody to understand. Yeah, it's quite a complicated.
yes.
It's a
Mm-hmm.
pretty complicated article, yeah, to be honest. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Um, so anyway, what do you think about it? How do you feel about it?
Like the li- youth soldiers.
Mhm.
I when I heard that, I feel really sorry about it, because becoming a soldier is very dangerous to them. They can lose their life, or also they don't have any freedom when they decided to be a soldier. But on the other hand, they don't have any choice to support their family or help their family.
Mhm.
And also some of the people, some of the reader um try to buy them because they want to make very powerful like army, something like
Yeah.
this. So I really worried about the youth life and their safety.
They
Mm-mm.
yeah, they do really bad things actually.
Mm-mm. Yes,
They
and also I know.
one of the typical things they do
Uh-uh.
is that when they attack a village or something,
Uh-uh.
they 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 force the children to kill their parents.
Oh, yes.
It's
And
a
I
brainwashing thing.
like it is.
They take drugs, they drink a lot of alcohol, they get them to kill their own parents.
Okay,
So they
is it the CIS? Because the CIS is also like similar with
yeah
this kind
right
of the army.
yeah right yep
Yeah,
yep.
I have an experience to watch the movie of the
Oh, you
Hotel
did?
Mumbai.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
right, right. There you
yeah,
go. Yeah.
yes. Like the most of the soldier was very young, and
Mhm.
they also don't know why they have to kill the rich. They
Right.
just thought that the rich not believe their God,
Yeah.
so they want to get they feel that the rich have to get punishment because they didn't believe the God.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that the soldier, like when it comes to the young soldiers, they don't know the exact purpose, and they just participate in that group to earn the money to support their family.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think they prefer to get younger people because they can, you know, shape their mind, you know?
Yes, it is right.
So they kind of like getting the young people.
Mm.
It's
Yes.
quite
Mhm.
sad, right?
Yeah, it is very sad. If they have a chance to get education from the school, and if they learn some social society, or if they learn some other culture,
Mhm.
then they they can notice that whether it is the wrong or not.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's right. Um, what about your country, Korea? Um,
Mm,
have there ever been soldiers, child soldiers? What I don't mean like
no.
this situation, but you know,
Mm-mm. I
even my
think.
country during the
Mm,
Second World War,
mm-mm.
and the First World War,
Mm-mm.
they were pretty young boys,
Yeah. Yes.
16-year-old,
Yes, it is right.
going to fight them. So
Yes, I think that mm, in Korea the history is the same, because like in the past we have to fight against the Japan. We have to
yeah,
fight against the Japan. So many young men like for the high school student and the middle school student, they learned how to kill people, and they also learn how to protect their family and their city and so on. Mm-hmm.
Yes, right. You
Mm-mm.
still have military service nowadays, right?
Yes, we have.
What do you think about it? Is it necessary or unnecessary?
Mm, I think that it is necessary because we are in the world right now,
Hmm.
and if the North Korea noticed that in Korea the level of the military service, like in Korea, there was no people um, who tried to prevent attack from them. Then they will think that we can conquer the South Korea if we want, because um, they don't have any nuclear, and also the soldiers.
Hmm.
Yeah, so like having a soldier and going to the military service for mandatory is, I think that it is necessary.
Yeah, right. Do you think that um, there will be a reunification? Well, we're going a little bit off the topic here, but anyway, do you think that there will be a
Unification
reunification in
country.
the future? Hmm.
Ah, yes, in the future, like over 10 years. No,
Hmm.
over 100 years, I think. Because, first of all, I don't think so. The North Korean president want to give up the nuclear.
Okay.
And, mm, so if there is another president, North Korean president, who are very open-minded person and who are
Hmm.
willing to remove the nuclear for the peace, then at the time, I think that the unification can become true, can come true.
Are you looking forward to that?
Oh yes, before I die, I want to see North Korean friends, and mhm, I want to well, I want to like mm, and as far as I know, North Koreans are suffering from like the strict regulation, and also they cannot see the TV programs and the movie.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yes, they have a lot of the limitation.
So, a lot of Koreans say,
Hmm.
yeah, I want to see reunification, but not in my lifetime,
Oh
or
really?
yeah, or when I'm old, because
Mm-mm.
um, yeah, quite a lot of them when I ask them, because they
Mm,
don't want the taxes that are involved. They think
attack?
tax, tax.
Attacks.
They think that if there was reunification tomorrow,
Uh-uh.
let's just say, for example, Kim Jong Un had a
Mm-mm.
heart attack and died tomorrow, and his
Mm-mm.
generals said, okay, let's just have reunification. If that did happen,
Mm-mm.
they're so poor that the South Korea would have to raise taxes
Mm.
to pay for them.
Ah, yeah,
So
yeah,
a lot of
yes.
so a
Mm-mm.
lot of when I ask a lot of male, usually men actually, when I
Mm-mm.
ask a lot of male students, they say, "Yeah, I do want to see it happen, but not while I'm
Mm.
working anyway." Yeah,
Mm.
because they think the
But,
cost of living, everything will go up.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
But, however, I think that in the job market, we can get the job very easily compared
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
now.
Mhm. Mhm.
So we can earn the more money at the time. Of course, at the time we have to more tax. But first of all, I want to give them free, like free lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I think that Korea can develop more and more by using some useful materials
Right.
from them. Yes. and technology, and yes, so we can develop a very powerful country.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
We have run out of time here. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I gotta
Okay.
go. Thank you very, very
Okay.
much,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Lucy. Have a great
Uh,
day. Goodbye.
have a great day.